Hello everyone. I haven't done this in a while and I thought I'd come back and do a little box opening of a small doll that I bought. And the doll is an Azone Pure Neemo, uh, the XS size body, and she's a little Towa Erio character from an anime called Denpa Onna Seishun Otoko. I don't pronounce this very well, but I believe it translates to ground control to psychoelectric girl, and it's a pretty cute anime. I've only seen a couple of episodes since I bought the doll, and I wouldn't mind watching more of it. It's kind of a neat little story. So I'll probably catch that on YouTube, or if Crunchyroll loads it up, I will try it out. So this doll has actually been sitting in her box for since September. I got a package from Noppin.com. I bought a bunch of things on Yahoo Japan, and I haven't gotten to this doll yet. So I thought it would be fun to actually open her on camera, and so that's what I'm doing. So, empty box now. Put that away. And so here she is. It's very cute. It's my first doll in this size from Azone. I do have one other Azone, and she's a Pico Nemo little fairy, and she's really tiny, and she's got gigantic hands and gigantic feet. She's very cute. This one is very delicate looking, so I was really happy to find a doll that also has blue hair, because I have a bit of a weakness for blue hair. Kind of had it since I was a little kid, and listened to the Russian version of the Pinocchio stories, and there was a blue-haired marionette character in there, and I think that's when I got hooked to blue hair. So this is Erio Towa's futon, which she wears throughout, I think, the first episode. The character believes herself to be an alien, and she wears the futon to kind of hide her identity, I guess. I'm not sure. Or to hide from reality, anyway. It's pretty hilarious, because she does everything with this futon on over her, including eating pizza. And, my goodness, it's a real little futon. It's very cute. And it's squishy, it's quite nice. It comes with string, so you can actually wrap it around her and tie it up with the string to make it look just like in the show. And then it doesn't look like she's been opened. The person that listed her said that there was some staining on her shirt, and I think there is something there, but I can hardly see it. So I don't know if that came from the factory or if someone did open her very, very carefully. I really can't tell. Oh man, she's so cute. Look at that! She's so tiny. Look at this little girl. Aww. This the material that these dolls are made of is I guess vinyl. It's really nice. It's almost velvety. So cute. Aww. So yeah, she's got her very disheveled uniform shirt, sort of undone, and her little red bow is hanging off, also not done properly. That's part of the character. And she came with extra parts here. Just gonna put her down for a sec. There's an extra hip part here. I'm not entirely sure what it's for. If it's to connect her with other Azone parts. I'm guessing Azone experts out there will know more. Feel free to comment, of course. But there are also extra hands, which is really cool. I really like getting extra hand parts because then you get the extra expressions. So there's one pair here. And another pair. And another pair. Oh, they're fists. Little fists. And looks like, oh, they look like shoulder joint parts. So replacement parts. And that's good to have. The body, I can't remember, I think it was like a flexi body or something like that. So it's supposed to be extra posable, which is nice. These wacky little Dolphus part. Just gonna take her little plastic off her face. Her hair is very beautiful. It's kind of a multi-tone blue. Sort of, it's very shiny. And yeah, there's like a darker and a lighter blue in there. And then she's got her little flip here. Wacky. I'm not sure if her arms fold properly or not. Hard to tell. Hang on. My apologies. Little doll. Just gonna look inside your clothing for a second. Oh yeah, no, they do fold. They should fold. It just has to. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Extra short skirt. For some reason, all Japanese schoolgirls have to wear extra short skirts. I vote for pants. Even though I like their legs, they're beautiful, perfectly formed legs, but just the feminist part of me is like, give the girls some pants, please, and stop looking up their skirts. But she is very, very cute. There we go. Yeah, so I didn't have any plans for her or anything like that. I just got her because she is super cute. I love anime girls, and because she has blue hair. and I first saw her, just happened across her on the Ami Ami website that sells all sorts of figures, and including Azone dolls, and I just really love the look of her. She's just so cute. So I'll have to find her something to do, maybe other things to wear. Either make her something or buy her something. And she needs shoes. The character doesn't wear shoes, so she didn't come with any. But I believe that I have a couple of pairs of ruby red Galeria shoes, and she might be able to wear those. They were intended for my Pookie Faye Zoe, but they did turn out to be a little bit big, and I think she might be able to fit into them, so we'll see about that. And the other thing that I was hoping to do with her is to make one of these kind of little box dioramas. So what I've seen is sometimes even just in secondhand, you can get those box shelf sets that come with like 3 boxes, one inside each other, and you just take them apart and you hang them up on the wall in the different sizes, and you put different things inside them. So I thought I'd take one of the larger ones, because I think she could probably stand in one of those, or even sit, and find a few small items like maybe Barbie-sized chairs, and like a chair and table, and some dishes, and make some like paint the walls, and also put some paper in the back so it looks like there's wallpaper, and maybe some carpet on the floor, and she could be sitting there and having a cup of tea or something. So I thought that would be fun. Yeah, I just love how posable she is. And I love her little feet. They're just so cute. Look at that. Little feet. So I'm glad I finally got to open her. Kind of had a rough October. I've had tension headaches pretty much through since October 17th, and that's why I sound a little slow, and kind of my voice is kind of tired, and just a lot of tension headaches and a lot of discomfort and exhaustion, and I'm going for physiotherapy, and I get to go for x-rays to find out if there's any damage in here. But mainly my doctor thinks it's just a recurrence from the two rear-ending car accidents I've had over the past 3 years. So yeah, it's not fun. And kind of stressful because I've missed work and stuff. So haven't really done anything dolly related except a couple of photos here and there. So it's kind of nice to do this and open a doll and talk about it. I also wanted to add that in the same shipment I got a beautiful Volks head. Let's see if I can come closer to you guys. I don't know if I've put this in a video yet. I don't think I have. The last one I did was with the Goo doll body and that box opening, and then there was one about a few of my favorite dolls, Marion and the new girl on the Goo doll body. But this arrived after, and so it's so the head is a Volks Crystal head. I found it on Yahoo Japan, and it was listed as a one-off SD13 boy. It has a one-off plate on the back, which is kind of cool. I don't know what kind of costume he would have had as a one-off, but the previous owner sent him to me with a kigurumi, the fluffy wolf kigurumi, which I've sold since. It was really cute though. a pair of Volks boots that are up for sale just because they're kind of pirate style, and I don't really have any plans for pirate outfits for my dolls. And another shirt and a wig, which I'll show you. It's actually on this head here. Oops, sorry. This is a doll family head that I'm selling. And I will include the wig if the buyer wants it as well. I just really love, I love the quality of the resin on this head. I got it as an event head from Alice's collections, and it's just lovely. I'm very impressed with the quality of the resin itself, as well as the sculpt. The join of the cap to the head is extremely smooth, and it's just overall very professionally made. So I was pleasantly surprised because I think up until now I thought of a lot of the Chinese companies as making things rather cheaply, but they have improved immensely over the years. So I'm very happy to be wrong about them now, and I will look at other dolls or bodies in the future probably. But yeah, if you're interested in this head, it's kind of anime style. It will come with the glass eyes. They are, I believe, Volks. They're big size, like a 20mm at least. You can message me here or on DOA Marketplace. I'm Meefy Meefster. And also on Flickr, I'm also Meefy Meefster. You can feel free to FM me on there as well. But yeah, I was just wanting to show the head and the wig that came with this guy when he was on the SD13 body. Put this guy away again. Just back to this. The SD13 body was beautiful, but I'm not really into them, and I have already sold it on the marketplace. The quality and the condition that he came in was just tremendous. It was amazingly good. And the price was amazingly good. Despite the fact that he was secondhand, he was in brand new condition, and he's a Volks doll. So I took the head and I put it on an Infiniti Doll body. It's a 2010 one, and on this video it's hard to tell any kind of resin color difference because it's not a very high quality picture, but there is a touch of difference. Like the resin of the Volks resin color is a touch darker than the Infiniti Doll resin from 2010. And the other thing I did was I took a pair of Dollstown hands that I've had since 2012, when I used to have a Dollstown 15 boy body, which I loved very much but didn't really do anything with, so I ended up selling. But I had extra hands and I kept those. They are the Oriental skin color of Dollstown and Dolce, and they match the Infiniti Doll 2010 resin for some reason really well. Like, there's a touch, again, if you like really concentrate, you can see that there's a touch of difference in color, but not enough to really bother me. And they're just, I don't know, I like them better than the original Infiniti Doll SID boy hands, because those were huge, even though they were really well sculpted. So this guy is now the new version of a doll that I used to have, who used to be a Delph 2006 Nanori head, and he used to be my character Peregrine, who was a very easygoing and fun kind of guy to have around. But over the years, I kind of reconsidered him as a more, I guess, just less cartoony looking character. And that's why I decided to try the crystal head, because it's just really handsome, and it looks really good as a boy. He has a beautiful face up, I guess, from the one-off set. Eventually I would like to repaint him, just to personalize him for myself. And the other thing I may do is I may get him an older SDGR boy body, because I still kind of want Peregrine to be a little more petite, I think. I do like him on this. He's very masculine without being too huge. I don't like the really huge boys, especially the really meaty ones. But I don't know. His body's also a little stiff. It always has been since I received it secondhand, like a couple of years ago. I don't know if it needs to be restrung or what, but I just think the SDGR might just be more appropriate for him, but we'll see. I'll look for one on Yahoo Japan again, just because they're always better priced. And I'm really hoping to find an older one, because the crystal heads are from around 2007, and so I'd like to find something that matches well in terms of resin. And I think the oldest SDGR boys are from 2009, so like Ryoya Kone and Minoru Kamimura. I've seen a couple of Minoru Kamimuras on there for reasonable prices, so I might go for that. So yeah, but in the meantime, I can't really buy anything else because I'm on the Burman train. I have succumbed to the new craze, although I don't feel particularly crazy doing it. I received the Dollshi notices, and I guess end of September, Mr. Dollshi announced that he was thinking of remaking Burman. And I always admired Burman, but I was never ever ready to pay $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for one single doll, and so I never made it into the lotteries, just because they were just always badly timed for me, and I only discovered the hobby in 2006. So I figured I'd wait and see what happens, because I always felt that despite what Mr. Dollshi had promised, that he would come up to the realization one day that you know, you sometimes, even as an artist, you have to sell what your customers want from you, rather than, you know, just constantly throwing, you know, whatever new inventions you think people should appreciate, because it's a give and take process. And you know, as an artist, it's hard enough to make money. I have been an actor in the past, and it's very hard to find paying work. Everyone, you know, will consider you for volunteer, but it's really hard to get paid as an artist. And so when you have a family and you have to pay your bills, Mifi is shaking the camera, sorry about that. No, Mifi, stop it. It makes sense to start thinking about what is it that my clients and my customers have enjoyed from me in the past, and maybe I should bring more of that out. I probably just didn't think it through back then, so I was kind of happy. Oh, hello. Hello. She's got little clumpies in her fur, poor little thing. And she doesn't like to be brushed, so she'll try to bite me if I brush her.
Anyway, I think he did the right thing. You know, just sometimes you just have to consider your needs. And I feel very lucky that I was able to get in on a layaway. So just waiting to get that done by I guess December or January, and see what comes of this new version of the Burman. I do think he's very beautiful so far. I wish he had kept a little divot in his nose, but I think that can also be very gently customized with very fine sandpaper and a very gentle touch. And I do like his new lips. They're actually beautifully shaped. So, huh. So, that's pretty much everything right now. I don't really have a lot of updates. I'd like to get back on here and maybe introduce more of my dolls. So hopefully we'll do that again soon. There's not very much good daylight right now because it's winter. And I'm up in Canada in Manitoba, and so our daylight disappears around 4:30 or so, 5. Yeah, so right now let's see, it's quarter to 3, and it's already like you can't see the sun, and the sky is not very bright. So, but maybe on the weekend or something, I can get back here again and show you more of my dollies. I did do a whole rehaul, so there's very few that are left from my original collection. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'm sorry I'm just so low energy, but maybe that'll get resolved with more physio and just as time goes by. So we'll talk to you again soon. You take care, okay? Bye.